Hey guys, this is Comic and today I'm doing a review for Power Rangers Aftershock. And before I start talking about this graphic novel, I do want to give you guys a little update if I sound a bit nasally in this review. I'm so sorry, I'm still sick, so but I wanted to get this review up. So let's start talking about Power Rangers Aftershock, the graphic novel, which technically comes out tomorrow, but I pre-ordered the comic on Amazon and it came here early. So I read the comic and wanted to put up this review. So let's start talking about this graphic novel. Now I will say most of the book is original story, so I want to flip to the point where it's not. Because you do have an issue from, this is the issue for the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. That's a preview of their trade for Volume 1. So you have about this amount. It's not that much, but most of the story is part of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie and actually an original story. If you are like me and never read all the other Power Rangers Boom stuff, you could skip the ending because it's just a preview. But let's start talking about the comic. I want to talk about the art first. I really like the art. I like that kind of had this cartoony look to it. The coloring was really good, kind of keeping to that more moodier tone that the movie had. So I liked it. But also, I mean, the one good aspect about the movie too is that even though it had this moody tone, it still had this lightness to it. And I felt that. I think that's because of the cartoonier look. You have the darker tone colors and then the cartoonier look. And I thought that was well done. And the actors were portrayed pretty well in the comic. I think that's always important when you have a TV show to comic adaptation or a movie to comic adaptation. And they looked pretty much like their characters, except Jason had like very blonde hair, even though I felt like he had more like a dirty blonde hair in the movie, but that's nitpicking. Overall, the likeness was pretty good. Now moving on to the story. So this is a direct aftermath of the movie, like I said, and we don't really get to see like them in high school or their friends dealing with stuff, their family, because I'm sure that's going to be the next movie. They're not going to spoil that here. So instead, it's the town dealing with what happened with the battle with Rita. And we still have these putties roaming around in the issue, and the Power Rangers having to deal with that. And they're also trying to still work as a team and figuring out what team they are. And especially Jason. Jason needs to figure out what type of leader he is after they defeat Rita. Like, where do they go from here? What I liked about this is that the villains we get here, of course, are some putties, you know. We get to see them. But the main villains actually connect to Billy's backstory, where we learn a bit about how Billy's father had died, and two twins whose father died in the same accident. And those twins end up becoming the villains of the story using the leftover putty, I guess, magic stuff from Rita to become these monsters. Now I think they could have done a bit more with them because I feel like this was such a unique and interesting idea that was only really presented in the issue or / graphic novel. They could have done a lot more. I feel like they kind of fell flat a lot of the times, but I like the idea that they're using human villains. Usually it's always an alien or just some random villain that they have to fight for an episode and then it's over. So it was nice to kind of see this overarching story of these two humans having a backstory and why they don't like the Power Rangers. I thought that was very interesting. But also mixing the story with Rita, I thought was cool. And I mean, I would have liked a bit more interaction with our team. We get some small moments in the issue I like Kim and Jason. We have Trini being really awesome, like by the end doing like a breakfast club moment. So there's small moments I really like from the characters, but it doesn't shine as far as the movie does. And that's the disappointing thing about this graphic novel, is I don't think it really captures the magic, if you enjoyed the movie as much as I did, it captures the magic that the movie had, where it was this great balance of characters and fun and Power Rangers cheesiness. And here they, you know, I feel like they had a lot of cool ideas. Like I said, the human villains, bringing a little bit of Billy's backstory, Jason's struggling leadership role. These are all interesting things that didn't really go very far in the graphic novel. And then they introduced like this whole government side plot, which was kind of weird and out of left field, which I feel like could have been more towards the movie than this graphic novel. So overall, I do think it's worth picking up if you're a big Power Rangers fan. I do think there's stuff in here that you'll enjoy, but I think they could have went a step farther. I think there could have been a lot more meat to the story and just a lot more fun to the story than it actually presented. So overall, I gave Power Rangers Aftershock 3 stars. I do still think it's worth picking up. It's about $15. Amazon could probably get it even cheaper, so I don't remember how much I paid for it, but you know, free shipping. I recommend you at least try it out if you like hearing what I said, and if you'd like to see those small details. But it's not as good as it could have been, disappointingly. But maybe we'll get a couple more of these aftermath type graphic novels in the future before our second movie, and hopefully we get that second movie and that announcement for a second movie soon. But let me know in the comments below what you thought. Also, are you going to go pick up the graphic novel? Let me know. So this is Comic Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, description below, there are links for my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.